Welcome back to Minecraft. Hi Alfie, who stood right next to me.
Hello.
Malinka is in the distance. And we're going to start the episode off very quickly with a little bit of bees. And Elfie's complaining that she's got nowhere to put her bees. What are we going to do? You've got a solution, don't you?
Yes, we're going to make an apiarist's chest. As you can see here in the project table, you need 5 honeycomb, so you require a little bit of your basic bee breeding to get started, a chest and a piece of glass. And if we take one of those out, I'm going to take an extra one for a reason you'll see in a moment. These chests, you can place them down like a regular chest if you just kindly step out of the way, good sir. Like so. And when you put bee, it's designed specially to hold bees. And as you can see when you look at it, it tells you how many of each you have bred and the different species you've discovered and how many are still left to be discovered.
There is an advanced version of this particular block, I understand, extra bees, but I need to do a lot more research on how that works before we're ready to show the audience on how exactly it goes. But
if you have a look as well, you can see there when you hover over a type of bee, it tells you, it shows you which variants you've unlocked and which are still, how many are still left, which at the moment we haven't unlocked any. So they're all question marks.
Okay, so back to project table.
So much work to do.
You wanted to do something else.
Yes. Now the other thing that I wanted to make was a apiarist's backpack, which works similarly to the I've probably buggered this up. No, I haven't. Perfect. Woohoo! It works very similarly to the miner's backpack and the digger's backpack, but it's an apiarist's backpack. And if I give it to you so you can see what I mean.
Okay, so you can open it up just like a backpack, except it's like the chest. It's the exact same as
if I throw these bees on the floor and you pick them up, they should go into the backpack rather than sit in your inventory and clog it up with assorted bees.
So
it just makes life easier when you're out collecting and stuff.
Will it keep all the bees in it?
Mhm. Yes, it will. I have bees. Ta-da! Bees.
Fantastic. So you're all sorted for bees. And
yeah, it just makes life a bit easier transporting bees and storing them rather than fitting them all in a chest.
We were hoping to crossbreed in between episodes, but we've gone from one episode straight to another, unfortunately, in a recording cycle. So it turned night time and it was raining in between while we were just talking about what we were going to record, and it kind of meant that no crossbreeding's done. Maybe by the end those will have crossbred if the weather and the daytime etc. plays ball with us. Fingers crossed.
You can see on the other side that the bees have been busy planting us lots of flowers, which is always a positive thing.
Yes, in fact we can pick up these flowers at any point that we need dyes, which is great. And actually,
they're great for bee dye production, or the bumblebees.
So the bees are kind of screwing things up in terms of my design out here. So like when I was building the biodome, I thought, well, the corruption that comes from the black that's been coming down from the alien corruption was supposed to have killed off all the plants, so I put some dead bushes down, which I thought, well, that would look cool. It makes sense that it's killed off the bushes, blah blah blah. The bees keep replanting them though. Look, the bees planted a brand new flower, so so much for dead plants.
The bees aren't a fan of monochrome and death and destruction. They're very happy and rainbow, like me. I prove it. Look, see, ta-da, rainbow girl, yay!
Anyway, seeing as I'm actually by the tripods, I'm actually going to head upstairs. Shouldn't take us long. So the next thing that we have planned is we've been noticing that, well, for a start, over the last few episodes we've been mining our eyes out, and it's a pain in the arse. And we've now starting to run out of some crucial things like copper and such like, and we could do with some more materials. But there is actually something that I need to show very quickly first. And number one is that we moved you may have noticed this in the last few episodes, but we moved all of the Mistcraft over to here just for convenience sake. And in particular, the world gen has changed between version 4 and version 5. So we thought, well, you know what, we'll delete the old Quarry land and we'll make a brand new Quarry land. So this is a fresh out of the box, brand new Quarry land. So you can see that all the falling around I did last time was gone, and we've got ourselves a flat world instead. And flat worlds are good because or you can actually see from my mini map in the corner that I'm on Y level 1 to 8, so it's higher than you'd normally have land. It would be land normally at 60. Do you want to explain that, Malinka, why you've created that?
Well, there's actually a quite simple reason. With the introduction of Forestry 2.0, appetites will now generate only at level 60 plus. In other words, Sengir plans for us to mine into mountains and all that to get our appetites for forestry. But by creating a flat world, we partially negate that, seeing that everything is a mountain. We just start a lot higher.
Yeah, so our world gen in here with the main base is the old world gen, so appetite is scattered all over the Y levels, all over the world, everywhere. Whereas that's not the intention anyway, it's supposed to be up higher, so we've made a brand new world for that, which is fine. The other issue we're going to come into, and that will come, this is in a later episode, is that we've got bees have changed a little bit, so we needed a world where extra bees are now generated, so partly Quarry land will help with that, but we're also going to have to make a biome specifically for bee hunting, but that will come in a later episode, I'm sure.
Yep.
So
then we'll be putting on our jungle hats and hunting bees.
So lack of materials, and quarry land, clues in the name, right? We want quarries.
Well, let's start with a quarry then. That's
okay.
the easiest to start with.
So you're picking up the materials we've got
Grabbing.
stored here. Oh,
Yep.
Ignore some of the other stuff at the top here. That was some items that we had from Homestead. But which project table? This one.
Basically just some experimentation. Also needs to be done at times.
That was that one. Cool. So lots of diamond gears, a diamond pickaxe. So we were looking at here like 4 diamonds for this gear, 4 diamonds for this gear, so that's 8. Plus the 3 for the pickaxe, that's 11 diamonds for one of these. So it's quite a lot of materials, but it does produce, before these iron and gold gears, well, a quarry, if you want to grab the quarry. That's cool.
I'll grab a quarry and put it back down so you can grab it.
Okay, I'll pick it up, that's fine.
Yep.
So a quarry needs two things. One is it needs power, and the other thing it needs is a place to put items once it takes it out of the quarry. You know, quarry digs stuff up, chucks the items out, right? But it needs a storage somehow of doing that. We've got some plans, don't we? So where do I need to look for this, Malinka?
Right here.
Okay.
Are you looking into it?
Yep, got project table open.
Okay. One of the new items introduced with thermal expansion is something called Tesseracts. Tesseracts are basically the same as those redstone energy cells we've been using for a while, except they transport something else. We've got liquid tesseracts, tesseracts, item tesseracts, and energy tesseracts. What makes these so special? They use a special ingredient. These.
Ender pearls.
Yes, they are dimensional, meaning that they've got the same properties as an ender chest. We can use them to transport energy over dimensions, items, liquids, basically anything. So how do we make them? Like I said, they're basically the same as those redstone energy cells. So first we'll need a frame.
So we've got some hardened
got
glass
4
here. And what are the...
Right ahead.
Go on. I was doing a little bit, sharing it with you. So we've got some hardened glass here, some tin ingots, and a diamond, giving us the basic Tesseract frame. Go on, you can take that one.
We're going to need 4 basic Tesseract frames because, well, there's an item transport which needs a Tesseract on each side and the liquid transport. Also, 2 frames needed. 2, 3, 4. Before we can continue with, for example, the liquid tesseract, as one can see here, we need something else as well. In the middle there will be that filled tesseract framed, and on the bottom there's a servo. So let's start building our servo. Where's... Yeah. 4 servos it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we need to fill up our tesseracts. So let's take those.
We have an issue though, don't we? Because the transposer here is got redstone in it. So I don't know if you've made these yet, or whether I need to make these, but I can do. It's not a problem.
You'll need to make those. I haven't been able to yet.
Okay, so I'm going to take
busy bee and all that.
I'm going to take some of this wool. I think that's. I'll take a little bit more just in case. I'm not quite sure how much is in there. And I got some glass. And I'm going to turn that glass. Let's put a couple. Let's get 32 of these. Because I'm worried about the sheer volume that's in there. Take the glass panes and the wool, and we get something called a pipette, which I'm going to need a few of. Okay, they don't stack. Yay. Never mind. So what we can do is, which one's the transposer? That's a smelter. That's it. Is you click on the pipette. No, why is it not working? Maybe there. Ah, why is it not pipetting out? I thought this is how you use it. You know what?
I'm thinking that molten redstone is a bit
weird,
different.
Yeah.
That only works with the frames.
Okay.
So we'll need to think of a different solution here.
I've got a great solution. Get out of the way.
Yes, sir.
If you can't fix it with finesse and pipettes, you fix it with
you break it with violence.
Yeah. Okay. That does mean all our configs are screwed, but what was on the left hand side is a crucible.
Left side is input.
Yeah, so we need that as the
Yep.
input. Need to change that to that way round, I think. Oh no, it is that way round. Take
There
that
is no exit. There's only an input.
Boom. There we go. Got it.
And if you look at the crucible then,
Okay.
I'll be putting in the ender pearls over there.
Oh, and we're going to liquefy it and place it in the transposer, which is now gathering up liquid ender. Liquid enderman. It's a shame we can't just like get one of those.
Blender in the blender.
Oh, I love it.
Would they scream when you blend them? I already dislike their screaming when you attack them.
Enderman, will it blend? Apparently yes. Fantastic.
That'd be a massive blender though.
Let's take out that
be a
one. I have
skinny
no idea
blender.
if they stack.
Okay, so
Skinny blend.
okay, right, let's take these out. This thing's pipettes were a failure. Okay, so if we start with the liquid tesseracts, I think. And the liquid tesseract, just so we're clear with it, has the differences in the materials. Is you've got like tin on the edges, but you got copper on top. Is correct?
Oh, they stack. Yeah, copper on top. And the item tesseract has tin on top. That's the difference between the two.
Okay, so we need 2 liquid tesseracts. Shall I take them? You may have to put them
Yes,
in the
please.
bench first.
Because I'm still looking at the liquid transposer, moving over the unattended,
Yeah, you're gonna have to put them in the
unattuned
bench.
tesseracts.
Malinka, I can't actually pick them up.
Okay, 1, 2 of these.
I think
Then
can't.
we'll go over to the item.
So again, as you said,
Another one.
we've swapped for tin, and you can keep the item ones. I'll take the liquid ones. I think. Oh.
The last one is filling up right now.
There's something we need. We need bronze gears and a piston.
And some loose bronze as well.
So I'm going to take up I need more wood, and the wood is over in the. Oh, maybe there's some wood in.
No, there's some in a. There's actually some here.
Okay.
There's a whole stack actually in this one.
I'm just gonna steal that for a second. It's just
No
something
problem.
that
I'm done. I've got 2 item Tesseracts.
that I realised. Oops, wrong one. That I realised that we needed. So, how many engines do we want?
They both provide. A single engine provides 5 megajoules. We want it fired up with at least 10, so I'd say 2.
Okay. So, I think I just grabbed too many. Never mind. Whatever. I always do that. I always leave the pistons in the project table instead of moving them to the next one. So we need brass gears. That's where I'm. Bronze gears. That's where I'm starting to get worried. Because I don't think we've got much bronze. Oh, there's some in here.
You've got an. Ooh. I'll take half that copper and make you some more bronze. Be right back.
Okay. I'm not sure how many I need, but let me get some sticks. Turn those into gears. I'm sure you've seen this a lot of times now, but let's do that with that. Into stone
There you go.
gears. And bronze. Can you place them in? I need one more
The other one?
bronze ingot into the other one. Just one. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. 4 bronze gears. Oh, which I've done it again. Every time. Everybody, the audience probably screaming at me. What the hell are you doing, you idiot? Right, 2 biogas engines. We're going to need those. Where we're going. Liquiducts. Do we have liquiducts, or have you got them on you?
I've got 10 on me.
10. We need power cables.
I've got 62 conduits on me.
Okay, right, good.
What we
Right.
need is something else.
Okay. We need an input.
Let's
chest,
get
probably.
3 lapis lazuli.
Okay.
Where
I
are
don't-
those?
I actually
3
don't know what
lapis
you're doing
lazuli. 3 redstone. And 3 sticks. Where's the wood? Oh,
Lapis
sticks is in the
lazuli,
chest
redstone
already.
and sticks. I don't even know what you're making.
Really?
Surprise me. Yeah.
I am disappointed.
Oh, I know. Landmarks, indeed.
Got them.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the redstone torch, I knew. Right, so we've got those. Got the power. God, the power. We need a big storage chest here.
No, we need a big storage chest later on. We've got an item at Tesseract.
Yes, but we need it to connect to something over here.
True. Let's see.
Well, so can we clear that chest out
Well,
and then just use that?
Indeed, that's what I was thinking as well. We'll use these later again.
And then just
Take the
because,
chest, it's empty.
alright, just because we're going to be sorting out a system. See this line here that I know the Fermion fabricators here. We're going to move that back down to the base, but we're going to be building something along this old line of buildcraft machines that we used to have. Is going to turn into something else. So with that in mind, I'm going to place that here, and do you want to put the item Tesseract next to it?
Where exactly do you want it?
Behind it is fine, on the red one.
Behind it. Behind it it is. There it is.
So now it's got an inventory next to it that it actually interacts with. So we're going to call one in here, and then I'm going to give it a name, and we're going to call it Quarry to Base. How's that sound? For the
Sounds good.
item? Yeah, and that's under frequency
Yep.
1. And if I go to configuration here, it's public access, which is good. We all want access to it. But transport mode, I'm actually going to put it on receive only, because this is going to receive stuff from Quarryland. And you can actually set it to private mode, so that if you're on servers, you can have it just sending items to your stuff and no one can come in and steal your frequency. But it's okay for us. It's good. The redstone controls before we don't need to worry about, so signal low is fine. We can actually disable it altogether if we wanted to. But yeah, the frequency is set, and it's set to receive only. I'm happy with that. That's the liquid sorted out. Sorry, the item.
No, that's the item sorted out.
So now I need to go sort out the liquids. I'm going to cut the camera while I travel to the biodome. See you in a sec. Cool, and we're back in the biodome, and Elthie has been busy again, and she's set up. She always needs a lot of seed oil, so look at this. This is squeezing seeds into seed oil and putting it into this carpenter, which is actually full now, using some liquid up pipes. And to get the liquid up pipes, she's put a switch here, which funnily enough also activates the lamp next to it, but never mind. But that's sorted out, isn't it?
I have a surprise for you. In the hives.
Okay. So I've given away by picking up a beealizer. So our crossbreed's done, right?
Yes.
The common one. What do I need to pick up?
You want the common princess, and there's 2 common drones. There's one in the first hive, and there's one in the second hive.
Okay. So there's a lot of this.
You'll also need some honey.
I will need some honey, sweetie.
You want some honey, honey? Bee jokes are getting old now, sorry.
Yeah, so we did a lot of crossbreeding and stuff until we got what we needed. Oh, you put it in my inventory. Cool. Honey drop. Common drone. Come down here. The climate's the same as before. Produces honeycombs. Mutations along the line there, don't know. And then that. So, excellent. We've got all the information about that breed. Bee. Where'd I put it?
Now, is it a pure common drone, or does it have a second recessive type?
It's a common meadows hybrid.
Okay, that's the information I need to figure out how I'm going to purify the line and hopefully get some pure commons.
Okay, there you go. There's your bee back. And you say there's another one in here to look at, or is one of them?
Yes, in the second hive, and there's also a... yeah, there's 2 common drones.
Okay. This is a common meadows hybrid again. So just scan through this. Well, there you go. Have that one back. And I'll take this one and analyze that. This one looks like a purebred common. You got a purebred drone.
That's good. That means if we breed the common with the princess, hopefully we should eliminate her meadows hybrid and make her common as well, and then breed a few drones for in future crossbreeding.
Fantastic.
I do have plans to update the beealizer with analyzer, which is basically a stationary beealizer. You put the liquid honey in it, and you can put several bees, and it'll analyze them all for you rather than you having to do it. But we'll get round to that another time.
Sounds fantastic. So let's kick on with our quarry plans. Thank you very much for showing us that.
No problem.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, look at the bio.
Look.
Bio.
Oh, wow.
Right, so what I suggest is I hope you've got some scaffolding with you, or at least something you can climb.
I've always got scaffolding.
Okay, so if you come up on top there, and I suggest that we... let's have a look behind here. Yeah, there's space. Can you just... if I come up there with you. You've got some...
You have the liquid Tesseracts.
Yes, that's right, but I'm going to put the liquid tesseract just here. Can you, from the valve to the tesseract, just underneath it? Oh. Okay, that's fine.
Ooh, we'll need a lever.
Put that in there. That to there. Oh, yes, that. Isn't it? There we go. And then a lever, but we're not ready to go yet, are we? Because it's got nowhere to connect to.
Very true.
So rather like before, if I hit the button, I'm going to set this to set frequency 2. I don't think it matters. I think the liquid and the items are separate, but just in case they aren't, I'll set the frequency to 2 and I'll give it a name. We'll call this from bio gas to quarry. And add that and set the frequency. On this mode, I'm going to set it to send only, public access again. That looks good. And yeah, you need to power that, don't you, to extract?
Yep.
I don't. Oh, I got.
Let me check. But I don't think I've got a lever on me. Okay.
There we go.
I don't.
Have a lever.
Let's see if it works when we put one right there.
Apparently not. Maybe it needs somewhere to go. That's my guess. Is it needs somewhere to go.
We'll check it later then.
Okay. Oops. All that scaffolding and I leap off the edge at the top. Thankfully my nano armor, I don't take any damage. Where next then? It looks like we need to go to Quarry Land next, isn't it, with all this stuff?
Indeed. Let's meet our viewers over there.
Okay. And we're in Quarry Land, and Malinka's putting down landmarks, and landmarks are used to space out these things, and Malinka's doing it the hard way, so I'm going to help him out here. So,
thank you. One at 320. I take it we're making one about 30 by 30 to start with.
Let's grab a few of these levers. I keep being asked for them. Yeah, not too big, just like a fairly small one. No, whoa.
30 by 30.
I was thinking about here. Like, very small.
Okay.
The reason is we're very,
Just
very
curious.
high up, and if we waited to get to the good stuff, diamonds will be here forever. Especially as we're only using 10 Minecraft joules a tick to run this thing.
Well, you do know that my diamonds are forever.
Have you got 3 of these down now? These.
Yep.
Okay. So, if I remember correctly, is you've just done it for me. Okay. It's so that's our quarry, kind of set up in like where we want it to be. You didn't get any glowstone in it or crystals. I don't mind. It's fine.
I know.
We can manually do it.
We can always mine those separately.
So first of all, we want our quarry. So, boom, quarry, and as it says here, that the quarry is going to keep it loaded. So we do not need a chunk loader, which is awesome. Right. So the quarry needs power and it needs a place to put items. Now, Malinka, have you got the item tesseract?
Yep. Let me look up on the square first on which square we are. Okay.
Just place the item
it's
tesseract
this one.
bang on top of this block.
There we go.
Cool. So now the quarry will take all the items from it and throw it up here. So we've already got it in here, quarry to base. Hit the thing, and now it's set up to send only to the base. Boom, done. Right, items storage done. Let's just put the power this way so we know it doesn't.
Actually, we can't. I've just been looking at the chunk grid, and this side is the chunk that's loaded. So we can power on this side.
Okay. So to begin
Flatten
with,
out a bit.
then this is going to get weird. Then You sure I've got no
There.
space here at all? We're right on the edge. That's a bit off.
We've got space up till here.
Can
where
I?
I'm standing right now.
If I
This
put
chunk
something
is loaded.
here, is this loaded?
Yeah, that's loaded.
All right. I probably don't want it that cool. Oh bloody hell! Wrench. There we go. Let's put liquid here. We need a liquid duct out of there.
Coming right up, sir.
Okay, and then you. Oh, I've got the engines. That's why I was thinking it was odd. 1, 2 engines. Oh, that needs to be set as an output, and I need a lever. The liquid needs to be set to biogas to Quarry and receive only. Set the frequency, and if this is working correctly, oh,
It isn't, unfortunately.
Okay, let's try that. This is very, very new, so
Let's jump back and see.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what's the problem is? That is not chunk loaded over there. Maybe if
Yes, it
Elfie
is.
there. Why have you put chunk loader next to the
Oh,
biogas?
yeah, good point. Yep. Okay, we can do that easily, actually.
I'll stay here while you go over there, and then we can see if we can problem solve it with one of us in each location.
So give me a moment, and I'll travel quickly.
Okay, right. I'll stop the camera till you're there.
Oh, wait. I'll do the lava first.
All right. And we're back. We solved the issue. It was valve placement in the iron chest. We had to put it back where they originally had it like an episode ago, which is fine. And the other part is I need to wrench this up. Boom! It's all connected now. It's all working. And with some lava being placed in here. Oh, that's a lot.
It's a bit much.
And
The other one as well.
yep, while you're doing that, I need to do this.
I've got levers on me if you want to give him a redstone signal.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. Oh. These
Oh, okay.
crystals won't put leaves on them, so I'll need to swap. There we go. And where's my levers gone? Here. Bump, bump. Flip. Oh. I flip this one, you flip the other.
Where are you? Oh, there. Yeah, flipped.
Okay. I'm not that caring about fixing it over here to make it look good, but this is running. The quarry is all set in place. That should eventually give us power, and our little laser dude is out doing some work. So, first thing
Indeed
the
he
laser
is.
man will do is he will clear out all the areas where there shouldn't have been anything, and I guess we had it right on the edge of a mushroom. Never mind. Well, that's fine. And then he sets out the quarry frame, which is doing nicely now. So the first one we're just doing a very small quarry just so we can get deep quickly. But later in, then the quarries will be much bigger. That poor mushroom's going to get lasered to death if he's not careful. It's going at a decent pace with those two biogas engines on them. So just remember this is 10 Minecraft joules a tick coming through here. So it's not a great
You know
deal
what
of
we
energy.
forgot?
What's that?
Got to filter out the junk.
Oh, we'll filter out the junk at the other later. Oh, it doesn't matter.
At the base.
Yeah, at the base. So as you can see, look at the speed on the two
Holy.
engines. I'm really surprised. I thought it would be a lot slower. I mean, I've seen them go faster.
I'm
but
going to check at base.
That's impressive. Yeah, I'm coming. Remember, this is chunk loaded because quarries are chunk loaders as well. And if we go to this chest, we are receiving our items. Ha ha ha!
Nice.
That is awesome. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Cool. So before we finish this episode off, is there anything that I need to take a look at with the bees, or are you going strong over there? Any new news on the bee front?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I've combined the meadows, the common meadows princess with the pure common drone, and they've actually just a second finished. So I'm going to probably analyse them and check whether they have become purebred or if they are still hybrid.
Dirty hybrids. Yeah. It sounds racist.
A bit harsh.
Oh, look at the amount of dirt we've got. Do you know what we could put this dirt to good use for? Mixing it with apatite to make us some more humus.
That sounds like a plan.
While you're checking it out, auto crafting table. I reckon I can do one of those really fast. I need 4 gears. Oh, which is, I guess that. I wasn't really paying attention to that. Never mind. I think they've got it. Yeah, 4 gears. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And while you're making that, I'll travel over to the biomass tank and see if it's actually dropping or not.
I've got a lack of wood again. That's what she said. Oh no. Wait a minute, that's not good. Anyway.
The row of thermal expansion machines, the project table there still has 30 wood, I think.
Okay. So, we take a crafting. I know, I'm saying there's a lack of wood, and we've got that barrel filled up to the brim that we've had to fix downstairs in the biodome. It needs a way of getting that item Tesseracts up to that chest, probably. That would probably be a good idea. So, I'm going to take this auto crafting table and put it over here, and I'm going to set the recipe of...
Okay, this is insane. The tank is actually still filling up.
What, even with... there's a lot of engines down there at the moment, isn't it? 10 engines running off of it?
8.
8. So, basically...
They're all filled up on biomass.
What I've got here on this auto crafting table is the recipe for humus, and I haven't bought the good items here, but I'm going to have to do this properly, but I'm going to just do a really, really fast solution to this. Oh, you know what? I'm being an absolute dumbass. There's a much, much better solution. Spill it everywhere. I'm doing it the hard way. Let's just... I'll put dirt underneath, it's fine. Auto crafting table.
You know what? I'll do you a favor and bring some wood back upstairs.
The auto crafting table will actually look at the inventory next to it, which is what I was being a derpy about, and I'll put some... you know what, I'm being derp about a ton of things. And the apatite, a whole stack of apatite just disappeared on me. Oh, I bet you it's in one of my backpacks. Yeah, it is. Cool. Silly backpack.
Digger's backpack?
Yeah, this isn't going to be as elegant as I thought, because I forgot that the recipe requires sand to get as part of the process. But I was thinking I could take that dirt and do something cool with it, but sand. Let's just... I'll make some of this anyway, just because we always need more fertilizer and bog earth. I'm going to take the bog
And we
earth.
could set up later an igneous extruder combined with a pulverizer to set up an infinite sand supply right next to it.
Yeah. I also need, if I've got enough wood.
Well, there's a whole 29 stacks of wood in this barrel over here now.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No, it's just one normal chest is fine here. And God, I'm doing this, trying to make this quickly. I shouldn't have actually started this in the episode. Never mind, I've started so I'll finish, as they say. It hasn't gone in my backpack again, has it? Oh, I bet you I've left it in that project table. There we go. Right. I need 1 fertilizer in there, and the rest of the fertilizer in here. I need probably... Have I got any pneumatic tubes on me? I think it will work with pneumatic tubes. And I'd probably need 1 more chest as well, but hey ho. It's not the best setup. If you put a chest on top there, I might have it working.
This will only work if we add in fertilizer ourselves.
The fertilizer's in the chest next to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, that'll work.
And then I'll auto craft that from sand. I'll have a whole auto crafting system with it. But I'm just showing the theory of it, to be honest. That was the idea. I need another chest, which I don't have enough wood for again. Oh my god. I'm being scatty right now. Totally scatterbrained. Because I'm also thinking that even my setup here won't work without... Oh, I've done it again. It won't work without a redstone signal being pulsed in. Yeah, look, it won't. Which means I'd need...
No, I think you need a wooden pipe with a redstone engine for auto crafting tables. They're completely only for buildcraft, I think.
Okay, well let's do that really fast. Let's say it's a project I wish I hadn't started. I'll just use an emerald pipe. I've got one right here.
No redstone engine in the junk, only steam engines.
Can you make me one really fast? There's pistons and stuff over here, I think. Wait a minute. Piston plan. Right, I've got a piston. Redstone engine would be wooden gears for redstone engines?
Yep, already working on it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's
Need
good.
a glass. I just need the piston. There it is. And you've got a redstone engine. Where do you wish it to be?
On the
Probably.
emerald pipe. And I've got a lever here. God.
Can you put down two stacks of dirt on here on the back?
Boom. There we go. Again, this isn't very elegant, but I'll make a more elegant solution. And I can probably put that there. And it should, in theory, once it powers up, pull humus out of the auto crafting table.
Ah, incoming appetite, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Okay, it's not working for some reason. I have no idea
do
why.
I have to output it at the bottom?
No, on the side, usually.
Alright, let's try that then.
Side it is.
Did you steal my emerald pipe? Yeah,
I did, yes. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
Do this then, which makes it a bit easier.
I haven't got a...
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but just to inform you that the biomass tank is currently full.
Wow.
Okay.
What happened to that chest? I broke it and I just...
Looks like it
up.
dropped into my inventory.
Yeah.
And it's in my inventory now. There.
Is it still isn't it working?
Doesn't it recognize emerald pipes? Might that be the problem? They're too new. The buildcraft table doesn't recognize it.
I don't know. I managed to pull the humus out there, but let me just grab some more dirt.
Got a wooden pipe on me if you want to try that.
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna have to rebuild the episode.
Sorry.
That's dangerous considering the height we're at. I'm sure it pulls from a oh look, I saw it. It's coming. The problem was the emerald pipe. Okay, it's too new. And now it's generating
Lesson learned.
some humus, and it's pulling the dirt from the quarry and the fertilizer from this side. And what I can do is set up another auto crafting table before this one, because an auto crafting table can pull out of another auto crafting table. Is that on this side I could change it so that we've got sand and the apatite coming through, but it's a bit more complicated setup, and it probably won't even go here. It'll probably go in the biodome because that's where we need humus. But it's just something that came into my head all of a sudden about how to make that useful.
Well, what you could do is sort out the apatite and sand into one chest, which will be an ender chest. Have another chest, well, the same ender chest in the biodome. Connect that ender chest to your crafting tables, and you're done.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Alright, well, we may do a lot of work between episodes then, just making some automated systems, and then we'll probably show you them afterwards, so that we're not always building these systems on camera. So some of this automation like this we'll do off camera. Something where we're planting a new machine that does like cool things like quarries and stuff like that, we'll do on camera, and some things we'll show afterwards. Yeah, but it all depends on what we're building. So some will be done off camera, some will be done on, and yeah. Let us know what you think, besides me being a derp at the end of this episode and completely falling around. Hopefully our next episode I won't be a complete idiot. Oh, by the way, Elfie, we were waiting for you, weren't we? Did you get what you wanted? Purebred?
Sadly, no. The princess that we got again was hybrid meadows, but we had another purebred drone, so I've put them together again, and hopefully I will be able to rat out that pesky meadows hybrid.
Okay, cool. See you next time.
See you
Goodbye.
next time.
Bye. This is an addendum to the previous video that I put out. So we were producing a ton of biomass, like a ridiculous amount of biomass, because we couldn't exit the engine. So I came over here and I added some more engines. Thought, well, maybe that will drain the biomass and give us limits. That didn't work. So I spent a good long time and I made more engines and 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 more and more and more. We have, Elfie, you gotta say it.
Infinite power!
To be precise, there's 240 Minecraft joules per tick coming from this room, plus the 2 in the quarry, which is running 250 Minecraft joules a tick, and the biomass is not moving. In fact, there's so much biomass, it's backlogged on the fermenters, so they're not particularly running. Even though we've got 4 of them, they're just generating fairly slowly. Bear in mind that there's now 240 Minecraft joules a tick running. Well, actually it's not, because the battery is limiting us back down to 100 Minecraft joules a tick. But there's 100 Minecraft joules a tick just running these 4 fermenters. And all of this powered by one 5x5 tree farm. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the addendum. This is our power. Crazy shit.
That sounded like an end.
Yep. See ya. Bye.